Okay, well, we've travelled up to Liverpool today for some words with Tony Bellew in the famous Rotunda Amateur Boxing Club.
Yeah.
And lovely to meet you. How are you, first of all?
Thank you very much, and it's an absolute pleasure and happy to have you here at the greatest amateur boxing club the world has ever known.
Spiritual home of boxing.
ABC. Oh yes, listen, without this place, I wouldn't have achieved anything that I went on to achieve in my career. So yeah, it's massive. Thanks to this place, the legendary Jimmy Albertine there on the wall, our old coach, who's no longer with us, but yeah, thanks for coming here.
Did you catch Daniel Dubois against Oleksandr Usyk at the weekend?
I did, I caught the fight. I thought the shot was on the protector, and the protector is there for a reason. People are saying, well, it was on his belly button. Let's just be brutally honest, it was borderline. And as I say, the protector's there for a reason. When you hit a protector, it's there to protect, and it also lifts the cup up. Just watch the shot over. I've seen the replay a dozen times, and you can hit me with as many stills as you want on the actual live footage, but his reaction was the reaction of someone who was really hurt. But as he said, and he's come out and said himself personally, had the referee start counting, he jumps up.
Right.
But the referee didn't start counting, and that's the problem. Ultimately, it leads us to the position of, why didn't Daniel Dubois just jump on him immediately? Because if you know you've hit someone with a body shot, you know they're there for the taking.
Yeah.
Jump on him, don't admire him. And then second of all, have we all forgotten about the point of Daniel Dubois watch the referee count to 10 while on one knee?
That's true. That's true. Well, that's my next question. Is it?
It's not the first time he's done it.
Yeah, he's been labelled
unfairly
or fairly. I mean,
no, it's not unfairly, because against Joe Joyce with a fractured orbital bone, which I think he had, he's watched the referee count to 10 while on one knee, and then when the referee gets to 10, he gets straight up, and he's done it again. Now, I don't want to call someone a quitter, but listen, a man told me in this gym a long time ago, his name was John Doolan, Duke, and Duke weren't the greatest coach, but something stuck with me one day that he said to me, and he said to me, son, don't you ever spew it. Now, spew it means quit. He said, don't you ever spew it. He said, because the first time you spew it is the hardest. And after the first time you spew it, he said, it only gets easier and easier and easier. And I'm sorry to say, Daniel Dubois has spewed it twice. Now, people are all saying to me, and I'm getting this directed at me left, right and centre, why do you only say it about Daniel Dubois? Well, Kell Brook was a very good friend of mine in the past, really good, and we were both under the same platform at Matchroom. We both fought under Sky Sports, and I commentated live on his fight against Errol Spence. I went live on Sky Sports right after it and said, Kell Brook has just spewed it. And it wasn't his first time. No. He spewed against Gennady Golovkin, and he spewed against Errol Spence. I'm sorry, he's my friend, and I really like Kell Brook. I think he's a brilliant fighter. He's far better than me. I've got no problem in saying that, but when the going gets tough, he looks for a way out. Daniel Dubois is exactly the same. We're not all wired the same.
Right.
We're all wired differently. I've got a bit of a screw loose. So have most other people I meet. It's just that I admit it. Now, I wish I could have had that mentality of, when the going does get tough, I wouldn't ever want to walk away, but I'd like to be able to say, I'm out of my depth here and stop. I could never do that.
It's not your way.
It's just not my way.
Yeah.
Put me asleep. Knock me out.
Yeah. Is that a pride thing?
I suppose so. I hate to lose. That's the first thing, and then secondly, I can't bear the thought of quitting, because in my mind, if I quit, it'll always be in my mind, what if?
Yeah.
I never ever want. I've finished my career. My sporting career is over. It's gone. I don't have any what ifs whatsoever. My career. No. Yeah. I have no worries. I have no sleepless nights on what I could have done in boxing. I achieved my absolute maximum. I became British, Commonwealth, European and world champion. I was a 3-time ABA champion. I boxed my country going all around the world. Never ever once, on hand on heart, I can say, did the spirit. Now, I've been stopped, I've been knocked down every single time. I've never been put asleep yet, but I've got up every time I've been knocked down, and that's just a willingness and an urge to get up and carry on fighting. Some people just haven't got that, and I'm not knocking Daniel Dubois, because he's a really good young heavyweight and he's still got time, but I'm not going to lie, he will never be a world champion if he does not find it in himself to go, you know what, I don't care what happens to me. I got hit by numerous fighters. I remember a guy called Oval McKenzie hit me once, and he hit me so hard I just went flat down, and I woke up by my face hitting the canvas. And I remember just thinking to myself, I'm going to kill him. I can't believe you've done this to me.
That was your first thought?
My first thought was, I'm going to nail him. And
yeah.
I got jumped up, and the referee was on the count of 4 after I'd hit the face first on the canvas. And I'm saying 5, and I was going, move out my way. And he said to me, what are you talking about? 6. And I said, move out my way, I'm going to beat the living so-and-so out of him.
Yeah.
And the referee just grabbed all my gloves and went, you're insane. And then just shook and said, box. And I looked at Oval Mackenzie's eyes, and he'd lost the fight there and then.
Really?
Because he'd hit me with the absolute best shot he had.
And
to see me bounce right back up, he just thought, what more can I do?
Yeah, yeah.
Some people are a bit tapped like that, some people are, some people aren't. But yeah, I'm just happy to have been able to clear that up, that it's not just other fighters doing on the match. I will say it about it. I don't care who it is.
No, I think
I will just put you straight, and I will just say it as I see it. Whereas people say to me, well, why didn't you say that about AJ against Andy Ruiz? AJ never quit. Kid's just completely exhausted and spent.
Yeah, he
didn't sit on one knee and watch a referee count to 10. The referee stopped it and actually saved him.
Yeah.
Very similar to how I was against Adonis Stevenson. I was stopped on my feet against Adonis Stevenson. I get up at the count of 6 or 7 against Oleksandr Usyk. And thankfully, I'm very fortunate. I've had 2 referees save my life. Yeah. The one against Stevenson, the one against Usyk. Because I'm up at 6 or 7. And they can let me fight on if they want, but I was in no fit state to be allowed to continue.
You probably wanted to.
I wanted to,
but you probably shouldn't.
Of course, and I'm genuinely very grateful to them 2 referees because they saved me life. Yeah. It's the shot that you don't brace for is the shot that does all the damage.
Yeah. Obviously, like you said there, you've shared a ring with Oleksandr Usyk.
Unfortunately,
well, you put in a very stellar performance that
okay.
night. But I mean, he is obviously a top tier boxer, right?
Yes.
There's no disputing about that. But what next for him now? Where does he go from this?
I think for Oleksandr Usyk now, he just wants that unification fight. He just wants that WBC title. He wants to win the unified undisputed heavyweight title, and then I think he just wants to go away.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll see him again. I just think he'll ride off into the sunset.
Yeah.
And so he should. He deserves to. He's been absolutely amazing. European champion, world amateur champion, Olympic gold medalist, undisputed unified cruiserweight champion, unified heavyweight champion. I mean, he's just...
What's left to do after that?
Of course, there is nowhere left to go. And
ticked all the boxes.
If he beats Tyson Fury, which he is capable of doing, then he'll just probably go down as one of the greats. I mean, you can't call him the greatest of all time, but he is definitely in the conversation. If he goes undefeated and he defeats Tyson Fury, he is in the conversation as possibly one of the greatest heavier fighters ever.
Yeah,
he's up there.